either. Again, I played it just a little bit, so we'll see. We will enter facility. I already played the introduction to this game, but the graphics of this game remind me of like Half-Life, so that's what first intrigued me, and then the rest of it, like survival and all that stuff, really I don't know, that's kind of been my jam as of recent, all the games I've been playing. But start a new game, get right into it. Difficulty normal, single player, yes, all that stuff is good. Start game. World name cannot be blank. What's the world name? Oh, let's name it Playthrough 1. We'll do that. Just something simple we can remember it by. So yeah, character and all that customization is safe, but obviously skills and stuff is per world is different. So I haven't actually read through these, but let's read through real quick and then kind of see what makes sense for me. Sprinting, sneaking, I like that. What about, where is it? I like the para-theoretical physicist for sure. Everything about how objects move through space spend a lot of time. Okay, starting points might be the move. We got 8 points, so it seems like we got negative and positive. So the goal is to basically even it out, right? So I definitely want the fanny pack, and then maybe something like what does this one do? Does this like you lose stamina 40% faster than others? What other like positive two ones? Slow learner, which doesn't make sense for us, right? A physicist and you're just a slow learner. If you're sharing, how about? Is there anything? You need to cover past level 5 accuracy. How about we choose just like stamina? We might regret that, right? What about you have a very stiff neurological pathway. You learn skills 20% lower than normal and can't learn recipes via sharing, nor by picking up things others have crafted. Okay, we'll do this one because we're not playing with anyone else, right? 20% lower, that's fine. We'll endure. You'll learn skills as you progress, but your job and trades cannot be changed once you start. Have you finished? Yes, I'm ready. We'll see. Because we skipped all that, we don't have to do the intro.
I don't think we've met.
Dr. Thule?
Ah, you're stuck here too, eh? I came down from level 8 for a coffee. Now I'm locked in here for God knows how long. It'll be those fools on level 3 overreacting again. Looks like Jaeger's locked out. Typical. See if you can let him in. Maybe he knows what's happened. But take your time. He's insufferable.
Okay, so we picked up... So you can pick up, like, pieces of things, and, like, there's a chance of you learning something from. Like, I just picked up, like, cloth from, like, clothing or whatever. And that helped me learn how to make throwing nets and also bandages. So let's see, is there anywhere else we can go? We can go this way. Like duct tape. That's like anything here basically is for construction. Also, you saw one of the traits I picked up was for the fanny pack. That is going to give us an additional 2 spaces at the end there. A little 9 and 0 right there. So we'll start with a couple more. But obviously, picking up stuff is your friends. Picking up things is your like the best thing you can do, like any game. We'll pick up all this. You can drink from like sources. Now, if those sources are good or not are kind of just like up in the air. Most of the time, I haven't found a bad source of water yet. Probably it's gonna change. Probably don't want to drink from the toilet, but and also opening. I'm assuming opening containers also helps stuff like all that. So we'll pick up all of this stuff. All of this stuff serves a purpose, of course. So we'll see. Can't go this way. Just want to check before we go back that one room. Like this one right here. So all these can be broken down. And I don't think you pick up any like residual material from them, but you definitely, well, actually you do, you pick up scrap. My apologies. Yeah, you can use scrap for, I haven't used scrap yet, but obviously it's going to be used for any sort of construction, anything like that. So yeah, for them. And then we'll pick up like more complicated or better what is it, material, so we can craft better items like armor and stuff, but we'll come across that when we do. So let's see, I don't remember which way is which, so we'll see what leads us where. Like, definitely don't want to go through there because we'll definitely get sliced up. A bunch of clothes straps or clothing strap. So for right now, we don't have anything to fight these guys with, so we'll just have to. That one we'll have to sneak by. That thing is dead, by sure. And then I'm assuming these. I've walked by a bunch of these. These look. There's wooden crates that you can break and stuff's in them, and then there's metal crates. I think you can come back at some point, maybe with something more stronger, and you know, break those down. But what do I know? We'll still have to sneak by these guys. No, I'm lying. We gotta run. There we go. Yo, what up, Mr. Sugar? Welcome to the stream, brother. Hope you're doing well, my guy. Found a screwdriver that's gonna help us obviously construct things. Everything in this game also has like a health bar, as far as like, or what am I trying? What's the word I'm trying to think of? Everything. Nothing is unlimited. You updated your vulture thumbnail. Let you know what you think. Is it not what it was before? I thought I looked at it earlier and I said it was. I'll take a look at it here shortly. Okay, so let's we don't have any means of fighting these guys just yet, so because of the space YouTube takes up, you know. Right, so did you, I'm assuming you, okay, so you went back through and gotcha, just not reset, but just like readjusted where things sat, I should say. Ooh, like that. Got ourselves a little handy dandy flashlight. We'll definitely need to just pick up everything because all of this will come in handy. You'll thank yourself later. And then terminals. Terminals are another way of learning recipes for things and just like obviously lore. Like you'll go into these, like each of these will have like a JPEG, and it'll download, and you're like, oh look, I can now make shivs. There you go. And some of these are longer email chains with lore and stuff that you can read into. Anything up here before we go? No? Okay, let's bounce. Ooh, a kitchen knife. Okay, so now we have a means of slicing these things up. Plastic shield, cushion, chest plate, water bottle. That's gonna be helpful. Definitely. We're gonna need all that. Apron, can we put that on? Or is that just gonna count as cloth? I think it's gonna just count us as cloth. Let's pick up a second knife because I don't know what the durability on these are gonna look like. But definitely need to pick up all the cloth and stuff because that's just gonna be base materials for any sort of projects that we start building. There we go. Ooh, a chef's hat. I'm pretty certain I can put that on. What does that even give me? Increases corpse cutting speed. Okay. Chef apron. What does a chef apron give me? Prevents the buildup of blood and other liquids on the wearer. So it just makes us less dirty. We'll take that steak. Free food. Anything else? I think we're good. I don't think we'll need anything else for right now, so we'll keep it pushing. And then obviously you have a thirst and hunger bar, and of course you'll have to eat and drink whatever to get your hands all over that. Cannot open the door from this side. Okay. Take that. Open this door. So I think this is going to be... I think this takes us back to the OG area.
Hello. Over here.
Yes? Hey, what's up, man?
Oh, you're new.
I don't like that attitude.
Looks like that little pest damaged the power system. Can you get someone to fix it?
No.
But hurry, would you? I'm not enjoying standing around out here. It was hours last time. I don't feel safe at all.
Yeah, let me just take care of the problem real quick. There you go. Okay, so in order to make this, we need to make ourselves a crafting bench, right? And if I remember right... Ooh, another flashlight. We don't need that, but we'll definitely need all this duct tape and fun stuff for building purposes. This one.
Here at the Gate Cascade Research Facility, safety and security demand we take our primary power network offline at night. All major power outlets are shut down, as well as most pathway lighting. However, if your research or study requires a source of energy during nocturnal hours, protocols permit the use of approved battery and electrical storage systems to power your projects when the lights go out. If you do plan on working late, please request a night pass from your supervisor.
So in order to build, you need to hit this. And then, not a chef's counter, a crafting bench. So first, before you build anything in this game, you have everything as like a idea. So like then you have to actually build it. And how you guess, and then you have to kind of guess the parts. And they're based off of outline. So like the yellow outline obviously is going to be a power supply. This papery one is going to be either giga glue or duct tape. And then the rest of it's going to be like scrap metal. And then if you get it right, it'll like actually ding. If you get it wrong, it'll do this and knock out like what you got wrong. So that way it kind of just teaches you in the end. And then we'll craft one. And because our inventory is full, we can't hold it. So let's drop the pan. Let's pick up this. And then what you can do is you place it. And then just whip out the screwdriver. And then once you do this, boom, you hook it up to a power supply. Like so. Now you're able to like build things. Now we're able to just get crazy with it. So what did we need to... We needed like a power supply, I think. Or energy brick, right? And then an energy brick is going to be 3 something. Probably we're going to have to pick the fan, I'm assuming. And then maybe tech scrap and that. And then we see if we get it right. Could have got it. Oh, I got everything right but that. So it's going to be circuit board, energy brick. Can we make an energy brick? Yes.
Hurry!
Okay. There we go.
Need to open.
Oh, sweet mother of pearl. So then, let me whip out my... Oh. Gosh, dang, dude. Still not dead is crazy work. So we're not too banged up. That guy, dead. But, let's see.
Attention. Enhanced security protocols are now in effect. Please locate security personnel and follow evacuation procedures.
So I can place my flashlight there, charge it. Let's talk to this guy.
I don't know what's going on. They don't tell me squat on a good day, and this isn't a good day. But if the big voice says, get out, I'd do what she says. Elevators are dead, so head for the main tunnel in manufacturing on level 2. There's maps over there. But me, I'm staying right here.
Copy that. Alright. So this is currently considered level 1, right? So you gotta go to level 2. Pin recipes. Journal will tell us where to go. It seems the main way out of the office sector is through Manufacturing West. So Manufacturing West is that way. However, something I want to do before we actually do all that is we can also, instead of keeping on building things, you can package up your materials and take them with you. So that way you don't have to rebuild anything. You can just move it with you. And we're gonna place it right here. Just so that way, next to a power outlet. Oh, whoops, I gotta rebuild it. There we go. Now, this is in a main area. Let's grab a map. So now our map's extended just a little bit. Yeah. Okay. And then, like, this looks okay, so it's labeled like tainted water, all that stuff. And then you can get dirty and stuff, like whatever. They'll pop up in the lower left. What do we want to work towards next? So let's get ourselves cushion chest plate for sure. And then let's see about anything like a backpack. Makeshift backpack, yes. Can we, let's see, what do we need? Probably cloth and piping? Oh my gosh, what a guess. Let's also craft that. And then also let's craft this. And then where is the other one? Did I already put on the chest plate? Where'd it go? Oh, it's in my... There we go. So now we are armored up to an extent. Yeah. These, just because again, I've played a little bit of the intro with some buddies. These come out in what the game considers nighttime for security, like the security bots come out. So like surviving the night is basically surviving these things. The mutants or whatever we're fighting are, you know, just normal, but the rest of it is what it is. And also there isn't, from what I've gathered, there isn't really a level cap on, like, hey, you can only find XYZ during XYZ, like, areas. If you find the parts, right? If you find, right? Oh, I can't recall anything. If you find bits and stuff to the, like, what am I trying to think? Materials, equipment you're trying to find. If you find it whenever, you can kind of build it off the cuff. Now, one thing, if you notice in the character builder, if like we were picking a perk that made us learn slower, then that's where it would get affected. One other thing I want to check about is maybe getting our hands on a shield. That's going to be super helpful if we can. But we of course don't have the means to a shield just yet. But that's fine. Weapons wise, don't really have anything. Plastic shield, there we go. That's what it was. It wasn't in defense, it was in weapons. So obviously you're gonna need that. Duct tape, I think, and then rubber cloth? Oh, it's duct tape. Let's see if we can build that too. If we can build that, that's great. Perfect. Now, equip that, boom. We are basically very kitted up. So now our quest says, it seems the main way out of the office sectors through Manufacturing West. Where is Manufacturing West? This is manufacturing. But it says the level, let's see what level 2 gives us. Evacuate via manufacturing. So there's a way that we have to open that manufacturing door? Oh, sorry, pal. What's all this way? Also, like I said, these wooden boxes, you can break these and find a bunch of materials and stuff. Like, obviously, we can pick all this stuff up. And we can make a club pipe, which I think might be the move, and a makeshift screwdriver, but we already have one.
Oh.
Hello, bud.
The soldiers came through. They locked down manufacturing. Wanted information about the silos on level 3. They weren't gatekeepers. They were something else. I couldn't tell them anything. But if you can find a power cell, we can use a forklift to open the door. Get out of here through the surface tunnel.
Okay, so we need to find someone who knows about power cells. Now this is like the new area, basically. Or new-ish, not exactly right, but we can pick up that stuff. Let's break some boxes. Okay, so one thing, if you didn't know, you do have a bladder, and you can, you know, you can piss and poo, okay? Not yet, but when you'll see it. And rest. That's the kind of 3 things that you'll see once we get there. Okay, so looks like to get through Manufacturing West, we got to build ourselves a power cell, which takes someone that knows about power cells to open that door. Okay. So let's go the other way. Also, this looks like we need a key pass. We'll explore the upstairs area a little bit more. Or at least the second floor areas. Let's see about... Also, another way you can like repair your stuff is obviously you can rebuild your stuff, just like new builds, or you can what am I trying to think of? Or use like a material like duct tape to repair stuff. Me personally might just go in the route of building new stuff. What's up, bro? And then if you don't, your stuff breaks, but it still applies damage, so it's okay. It just doesn't apply crazy damage. Or it's OG damage, like you'll basically have to hit a few more times than normal, but that's okay. Another way of lore is you can go listen to these.
This is Dr. Derek Mann. Today, I discovered that Dr. Stern's latest software experiment is simulating the entire facility. A microcosm of Cascade, and every staff member within it. Even myself, I gather. When I asked about it, he said to be trying to find a way to accelerate our research. I inquired about the ethical considerations, and he just looked at me blankly. The man is a genius, but more dangerous to this facility than most of its subjects. I'm sure of it. An exceptional scientist, all the same.
Okay. Now, even if you can't pick up stuff and you interact with it, it will still give you a recipe, which I find interesting. It's pretty cool. Like, you'll still get like the potential recipe for said item.
I thought I was there, but I'm still here, am I? I'm here, but she's there?
No, she's gone absolutely crazy, yo. Secure gate security crate. Nothing. We can't open that? Okay. Anything up here? More of that. And then, what does this lead us? So circle back to those stairs. Let's go over here. Okay, so this takes us to a bunch of offices. Oh? There we go. Another flashlight, which is fine. We already have ours. And then a bunch of office space. See, okay, so in the bottom left, you see I'm a little worn out. Once I take out this goober of a enemy, you'll see. Okay. You can come here and you can lie down. Oh, sorry. I have to hold it. And it becomes a mini game of like your sleep, basically. Just like it's like a dream, basically. And the longer you can stay, you can get all your rest in. Which is, I think, a cool little concept. Let's see what's inside all these things. Whoa, hey bud. Okay, let's heal up. Let's heal up. I died. Never mind. Luckily, we have a spawn point, office cafeteria. And we just can now run back to set area that we were in. You can obviously set different spawn points. You'll have to, I think you have to find those, but with how much like progress and stuff you do, it's like it almost is like you don't lose out on much. Oh, I'm sorry. Now, what I haven't tried is seeing, is like if we were to, let's say, die again, if we lose our material, like if it's like you have one spawn to get it. I'm not sure. I have not tested the waters on that. But you keep your full inventory outside of what was in your backpack. Yeah. Okay, so see, you can break stuff too. Like there, you have a chance of things breaking, but you can make better things like makeshift chest plates and stuff like that. So what I want to do is get Uber equipped. And then see about, what's it called? Getting our hands on some chest plate action. Sucks that there's like a 82% chance of it like breaking each time. Am I bleeding? Oh, I'm bleeding. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Bandage, 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 bandage. Come on, bro. Come on, man. Oh my gosh. Bro, like just like everyone. Yeah. So what I need to do is I need to obviously make a better weapon. So what I can do is I'm gonna go back upstairs, grab my stuff, and then come back downstairs and make something better. You just gotta stomp on these little shits. Okay. Let's go back downstairs. And then we're going to build ourselves the pipe. Where is the pipe club? I think that's made with this, and this. Nope, wrong. It's made with glue. And I can also craft one. Let's do this. Let's get rid of drop. Can I stack those? Yeah, we could stack that. And then where did my pipe club go? How about... Oh, whoops. Let's do this. What was that noise? Hello? No, don't mind it. Okay. So I think now we're better equipped. I still want to get ourselves a metal chest plate. And that's going to have to cost us like like, are they all just 80%? Like, I can't just like get lucky on one of them. Oof. Oh, that's strong. It's a little 3-hit, and that's all it takes. Also, how are we looking on water? There we go. Full. Also, let's wash ourselves because I don't know what cleanliness does in this game. Hold on, I gotta sneeze. I don't know what cleanliness does, but... So all of this, does this even do anything? I'm assuming this just gets like leveled up, right? Like, where is survivals like construction? As you can see, and how likely you are to keep furniture intact while packaging it. Okay, so that means you can package. So I wonder now if that's gonna give us a better chance of packaging. Yes. And you only basically level it up by just doing it more often. So it's just luck of the draw, basically. I do want to get my hand as much of this material as possible, so that way we can do so. Also, this guy, this little sack of ass right here, been giving me a headache, bro. There we go. About time. Blunt melee. So what is that? So melee gives us like a next level. I could do heavy wind-ups. And then with scrap metal, I need to remember to pick that stuff up because you could definitely use all that stuff for things. Cubicle shelf? $1? Also, money is used. You can use money to... Oh, yes. Okay. Hold on. Let's see what we don't need. What is this for? Glass? I don't see a need for it right now. So we'll do this. We're gonna go back downstairs and make ourselves a chest plate. And then we'll come back up here to finish up our exploration. We're also nearing our weight capacity of how much we can carry. So hopefully, once we drop some of this stuff off, helps us with our weight management. What else do we need here? Cloth, and then glue, and then duct tape. Craft. Crafted, and this is going to take this place. And that did actually help us a little bit with weight. Like, what can we do with this? Now that it's repair, we can equip it, we could drop it. I don't feel we need it. So we'll put it away somewhere. We'll drop it. But first, let's finish looking at the offices up here. I believe... Oh yeah, giving us all this, and Mucha Dolores. Here we go. Cooking pot makeshift. So there is a cooking element in this game. Right now, I don't really have a lot of inventory space for food, so we'll consume the raw potato. Anything? Is this tainted water? That is tainted water because everyone and their grandma was all up in there. Anything in here? Oil. Make a lever, a choppinator, and a heater? What? Okay. Boom. Nope, can't fit that stuff. Let's finish. Hello? My fault, bro. Little 3-hit KO. What was that? 3-hit? Again, I don't know what all is going to end up being used and not, so that's why I'm just picking up basically everything. To an extent. Like, obviously, if doesn't fit in the inventory, doesn't fit in the inventory. Let's charge up the flashlight. Okay. Oh. Okay. Chest plate's looking like it's doing us great wonders right now. This is also a newer area. Biolab D. Reception manufacturing. Oh. Manufacturing is a word I recognize. Anything crazy out here? Okay, so this looks like where we're supposed to go. Right, that looks like... what's it called? Also, do we have room for bandages? I just saw that, and I don't like the idea of us not having room for bandages. So let's see what we can get rid of. Crafting is good. Can be scrapped at a repair bench. Power supply.
This sector will be powered down momentarily.
Okay,
If
so
you have not already evacuated the facility, consider this your top priority. Have a wonderful and productive evening.
okay, so that means we're about to get into the nighttime portion of this game. I want to use it instead of If Only You Told Me. Well, we'll need bandages, but I'm assuming this is the next spot, right? This is where we need to go next. So we'll keep that in mind for sure. Another thing here. So that will be area 2 that we get to. Are we good on sleeps and everything? I'm assuming so. Take out the rest of these boxes. Anything here in these little office spaces? I think we're good for right now, but if we need more parts and stuff, good place to be. So I'm assuming the way out is up. Just because it's like we're going level like 2, 3, so on and so forth. Oh. Squash that thing. Nothing there. Again, this is new area to me. But this oh. This is just... Okay. It is now what the game considers nighttime. So we got to survive, to say the least.
This is Dr. Derek Mance. One of the most interesting aspects of the 173's life cycle is how rapidly it evolves. The high energy conditions of our universe compared to the torpid energetics of Antiverse 2 appear to accelerate their growth immensely. It's humbling, if not a little frightening, to watch life forms alter so quickly. The explosion of Antiverse flora in reactors was far from an isolated event. It goes to the very nature of life in that realm.
Oh wow, so we got a better vest. It's good to know. Nothing that way. How are we looking on sleeps? We're cold. What the heck is that? Just hand swipes through it and fades away.
All vacant perforations will be resetting in 3, 2, 1. Reset complete.
Vacant perforations. Okay, bathroom. Can we use the bathroom yet? Ah, yes. Ease. We can use it to ease passage. I love that. Okay. Basic backpack. We can use that now to have more space. And it basically empties everything in there, so we don't really need to worry about whatchamacallit. Whatever. We don't need to worry too much about load now as much. Like, for instance, we really don't need this. Actually, what we should do, we should go back to the workbench and disassemble the things we don't need. That would be the best course of action. What was in this room? Nothing. It's not a room. It's just a whatever. So if we get in the way of those things, we get tore up. I'm assuming it's like melee and all that stuff. Other than that, I don't know what that. Also, check this out. You can sit in here and just roll around as you would in real life at the office. Okay. Can we? Looks like that thing went back into its charging station. So I wonder if daytime is about to approach. No? More lights are getting shut off. Let's see. Who set that thing off? It wasn't me. Oh, it's destroying my crafting bench. No. That's not good. That's not good at all. Oh, we made it. Can we have it like shoe? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. My fault, bro. I apologize. I didn't know you had that wall up on you. That one fractured the leg bone. That's not good. Fracturing means we gotta put a splint on. Right? Do we have a splint?
Attention. This sector is under precautionary security measures. Please remain in place and wait for security assistance.
I don't like the fact that he's destroying my stuff. Let me try to take it. Bro, just don't destroy it. I worked so hard to make that. Here, hold on. And then I need to drop something. I'll need to figure that out. Let me hide real quick. What do we need to drop? What do we need to... Let's drop the armor real quick. Ooh, I didn't like how he charged up like that. Okay. We'll leave this guy alone. Oh, but we're over encumbered. I like that. Oh gosh, his red light of doom is upon me. While we're here, I need to... No, don't give that back. I definitely need to consume this. Bro, why you keep following me, bro? I'm not that important at all.
Oh.
Can you break through glass? Nah, he's too dumb to break through glass. No way, what? Okay. Let's go pick up my stuff again. Does it say where I died? Up there, right? Nah, dude, I'm not that important. Just go back. There we go. Where'd you go? Where'd you hop to? And also there's like that... I did not kill that thing for sure. Okay, here. I was trying to suck it or something.
I thought this might be a safe place to wait until they sorted this out. Whatever this is. Looks like I was wrong. That useless rent-a-cop in the plaza said to go through manufacturing, then head for the surface tunnel, I suppose. But that's a whole sector away. If they think I'm walking all that way through their toxic machine shops, they can think again.
Yo, what up, Father Forrest? Welcome to the stream, buddy. You heard me, bro. I said I thought he was gonna suck it or something. That thing whipped its tongue out crazy style all over me. Can I, like, see, look at this stick, bro. I mean, it had that rhythm to it too. Okay. Bro, honestly though, whenever I should call her, bro, you should. I'd do it. Alright, so where did we want? We wanted to move our setup, right? Because there's that area up there that we saw that was like, what was it? Kind of like led the way to the new spot we're supposed to be, quote unquote. So we'll see. This took us to the offices. Had to have been like another, the newer, not newer spot, but further around the corner. Because we're also over encumbered, we need to let go of some of this weight, which partially comes from our crafting bench that was almost destroyed, bro. We'll get this set up right here. And then there we go. Look how much space that took off our shoulders. And then can this break, or does it just whatever? I have no idea. What tools do we need? Let's see. Got everything here. What's this? Throwing dart? Looks pretty interesting. And then we got nothing else really. But we need to still find a way this out through manufacturing west. And we have to find someone that knows about power cells in order to do that. Okay. Moved our stuff out of that office space. downstairs. So let's remain upstairs and see what we can find. Remain upstairs is what I said, guys. Anything crazy? No? I guess we have to go back. Security and reception. Okay. Anything in reception? / security? Take a map, we'll need that. Biolab. A soil bag. I did not mean to pick that up, but you know what? Sure. Anything crazy in here? A bunch of just BS, really. Things that won't really help us level up.
Dr. Derek Mance reporting, Research Director. We now believe IS-171, or the carbuncle, as Peters was calling it, is the larval form of IS-173, and almost certainly 178. Dr. Pendleton speculates there may also be a fourth state we have not yet encountered, and I believe she may be correct. If this is correct, it is an extraordinary shift in our understanding.
Okay, so where it doesn't, the elevator doesn't work right now. What does residence train, data farm, anything this way? Okay. Oh, probably doesn't look good. And doesn't look like we can get in through there either. We could have, this was a direction we could have gone through, right? Biolabs. Anything this way? This takes us back to like the pools and stuff, right? Supply room. Okay. And then this brings us back around. We'll pick up more soil. We'll definitely need that. Interesting, interesting. Reception? Anything of importance in here? No? And what about the janitor's closet? Nothing there. Anything? So we have to find. I feel like with it being green, we gotta find a way up. Right? Yes, I agree. Yeah, for sure. Can't go there. That actually upped my strength. Did not know that. Okay. This brings us back to somewhere. I don't think I'm gonna lose myself here, but I also think I will lose myself, so. Oh, there's something big in here. Come on, don't die, don't die, don't die. How many hits are you gonna take, bro? Jeez Louise. What? Can I take... Is this gonna give me health? Healing salve is working its way through your system. Okay. And we're also tired. Okay. Or yeah. So this just takes us into a whole circle. Love that. Nothing wrong with it, of course. Let's try to find ourselves a couch. There should be a bunch of couches. Like, weren't they along this area right here? Yeah. Let's lie down. Play the mini game of sleep and fortitude. All right. And then there, well, how about this? On that note, we'll leave ourselves off there. We'll leave it off there. Damn, I don't even know how long I almost look translucent, but oh well. We'll leave it there. Appreciate you guys tuning in, hanging out with your boy. And on that note, y'all take it easy. Have a great evening. Love, love.